welcome to yet another episode of Joe Bill's Lounge. And I'm with two gentlemen and one beautiful young lady. We're here to discuss something hot. But before then, the introduction, I'm Caroline. And to my right, I'm with Benita. Welcome, Benita.
Thank you.
And I'm with Samuel.
Yeah.
You're welcome to this episode of Joe Bill's Lounge and our one and only Zinlux. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
So today we want to talk about something hot, something spicy, something juicy. We're in Africa, so hence the attire. I brought to talk about African men today. African men, single men and married men, who cheats the most. We want to talk about that. So I had to represent myself very well. Before I start, I don't know, should I start with left, right? This is
I think I need to get that question right. Single men in Africa,
Yes.
Nigeria, or
Yes,
the world as a whole.
precisely.
Okay, let's just do Africa.
This is our locality. Who cheats the most?
Here in Nigeria, single men cheat the most. That's what I would say. Because as a young guy who have many girls, society here give you attributes based on how many girls you have. That's just the truth. So you see a guy, they'll be like, that girl alone, normal. So they give you your normal, they give you your twirly normally based on how many girls you did.
Okay. So like this now, you get many girls. So
No. I'm different from the
typical. Different because
Yeah,
you don't look yourself
I'm different
in.
from the typical.
No, I will take you for your word. Benita, single men and married men, who cheats the
Okay,
most?
so I feel single men cheat the most.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel so because the married men I have met actually, they tend to cheat with just one lady. Like if they have their wife, the reasonable ones although they cheat with just one person. If they are tensed at home, they can just have this person that they can actually come back to and gain comfort.
To pass time.
Yeah,
sorry.
to pass
But
time.
that's the cheating.
Then single men,
Yes.
they have their girlfriends, yes. But then they always want to be like, okay, now me they run the girls.
They want to test the water.
Yes, now me be Baba.
Now them
and
they
all
call
that.
us okra.
So they have Mary, they have Gladys, they have Joy, Faith, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But they still don't hold. Like if you as their girlfriend, if you get to find out, they don't owe you any explanation.
Okay, you're not my wife.
So,
Who are you to
yes,
question
so
me?
that's just it. So
Okay,
that's
but
what-
married man don't get that levels. All right, Mr. Samuel.
Benita, you've not seen Lagos married men. The ones who have money,
They
you've
don't
not seen
call
them.
Lagos.
Like, let's look at this. I've gone through certain statistics, especially among the celebrity folks. Let me start from there. A whole lot of celebrity marriages are on the floor. Like they keep on crashing day by day. Why? Because of cheating on the part of the married men.
Yeah.
And the thing is this: when a man is married, has money, has this fame or this class, there's this tendency to test waters. There's tendency to cheat more.
You don't arrive.
Yeah. And so I know one thing about ladies is that they are more attracted to married men.
Sure.
I've read a couple of times when a particular married man can have ladies he's cheating on with he's cheating on in different states. Like they tend to travel to different
Yeah, especially the
locations.
military
Yes.
guys.
And so when they
Every
travel,
state.
they have a sugar baby there that they just have to go and spend some time with. And from there, they move to another state. They just keep on just meeting new girls. And it's actually this intensity of cheating on their end. So I just feel the married men, they cheat more than single guys. Because most single guys don't really have that resource to cheat. I know ladies these days, especially Nigerian ladies, they're more interested in the back. So it's actually the married men who have the back.
But you know that most girls of today prefer to be with the Yahoo boys.
Come
That's
on.
the
Because
bag
they
he's
have the
talking
back.
about.
He said the married
He
men
said
have the
married
back.
men
have the
bag.
bag.
But
Okay,
most of these Yahoo guys, our G guys, come married.
I feel
Not
like
to be
you were
free.
talking about the men with money and fame.
Do you know
Married men with
that
money. That's what you spoke
majority
about.
of
Yeah, it's
Not general. You didn't speak
Okay.
about like the general married men.
okay, we're talking about money now.
Yes.
So it's talking about the rich guys.
Yes.
Majority of rich guys now are married men, because when you look at men from their late 30s, 40s above, they're a little bit stabilized. Some have successful business running for themselves,
Okay.
and these are men who are generous enough to spend on these ladies.
Okay. Then let me ask you a question.
Okay.
When you talk about cheating, if you say the married men cheat more, what's your definition of cheating? Do you mean that you have to be married before you cheat?
Okay, I want to ask you a question. When we're looking at, I want to bring it up in a legal perspective.
Yeah.
You know, as a single man, you're not legally binded to anybody.
As a single man.
Yes.
Yes. That's why you cheat more.
Come on,
Yes.
you're not obligated to anybody.
That's why you can't.
I wouldn't even categorize that as cheating
That's
because
why
you're not obligated to anybody.
But the single guy not
But-
obligated to somebody.
He is.
Obligated.
If you are courting someone,
Yes.
Okay,
And-
got him, but there's no legal binding.
That's
to
why
it.
relationship fails. A lot of
But then
relationship
when
fails
you're
because of the single
looking
guy.
at married men, when they cheat, that's infidelity.
Yes.
Now they are legally binded,
Okay.
socially binded to someone whom they shouldn't lose their trust. Who there's this trust in marriage.
yeah.
A spouse
Okay,
has
let me
this trust
say
in
If
you.
you're saying it's single men that cheats the most, the word side chick,
Yes.
is it single guys that word emerged from, or married men?
No. it's
Because now we have so
married
many people that will say my
I think
job
married
occupation is side chick.
Married men. Yeah, that
can
word.
can you guys
You can also have side chick to a single guy.
also
Okay,
see
this is my serious.
Yes.
You know, some guys now they have
Okay,
their
main
they have their
chick-
serious.
the
They
main
say,
chick
this is my
side chick for
serious,
single
my
guy.
serious boyfriend.
Yeah.
The other girls na side chick. Even if they never married that serious, you understand?
Yeah.
So the rest are side chicks.
Okay. Can we look at it from this aspect when it comes to cause and effect?
Yes.
Now, a single guy cheating, it doesn't have any serious effect on his supposed partner. There isn't a trauma that is being characterized by him cheating. Highest, the girl will just cry for like 2 weeks and then
That's
get
why
over
we
it.
are not talking about the side effects, and we're talking about the
I'm coming.
action that led to that effect,
Hold on
which is
first.
the cheating.
Hold on first.
That's why I said that
The
single
cheating.
guys cheat more.
Can you hold on? You know, there's this thing about there's this report that a lot of homes these days are broken. When you look at the rate of divorce in the society now, it's skyrocketing in numbers.
And some of them is
Why?
infidelity.
Because it's infidelity, it's cheating.
Okay.
Now let me say
comment.
something.
Okay.
If you're saying single men cheat, I'm not supporting Mr. Samuel in any way. But my question now is, these single guys are the ones that eventually graduate into married men and they
Yeah.
become stable over time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you saying when you get married, they change and then they stop cheating?
There's a saying in Nigeria, in Africa, yeah, it'll be like, enjoy now because you understand if you marry now.
That's
nothing for you.
another
But
thing.
that's a
That's
fallacy.
another thing,
That's a
because
fallacy.
When you settle down,
You settling down, you want to end those shit, man.
you cannot
this
do
is me.
you
That's
cannot
a good
do
one.
those things that you were doing when you were single.
You leave it for
Even if
some
you want to
habits,
do
some
it,
habits,
even if you want
some
to do
habits
it,
are hard
let me ask
to
you.
get rid of.
Let me come in.
even
Now.
if
When
you
you talk
want
about
to do
cheating,
it, you have to do it calmly. A single
You have
guy
to
can
hide.
show it to your face
You have to
like
lie.
cheating, and there's nothing you can
See,
do.
now you
For a married man
have
who
a
wants to hide
family.
it from his family, you want to hide
A
it from
single
his
guy,
wife.
a single guy,
That's
a
what
single
I did
guy,
for you.
a single guy can have 10 girls. You come 1 o'clock, you come 2 o'clock, you come 3 o'clock. Go. But a married
guys
man
will
has
know
a
each
woman
other.
at home. If he doesn't have a woman, he has a child or a daughter at home. That he has to hide that woman for, and he has to spend money to go and rent an apartment.
Bro.
So it's
Consider-
hard for him to cheat. He has to spend money. See, before I go spend like just for this girl. No. You understand? So sometimes if you
True.
just
That's why I said it was only talking about the married men that has
these
money.
days, most married men don't have to spend much on these girls. Some girls,
Why do you feel so?
there's this psychological thing with some girls. They are comfortable dating married men. They have this okay, you know this stolen water stuff, like stolen water test.
just a few
and the rest.
numbers. Yeah, just a few.
They are much. Check your
I think
Instagram
the
now.
Gen
Like
Zs
I'm
like to
like
date
yeah, Gen
married
Zs.
men.
They like to
even
experiment.
a flex
Yeah,
for
they like
them,
to experiment a lot of things. Like I follow this group on Instagram. Like I read a lot of confessions and I see a lot of things there and some tweets. Then you just get to know that most ladies, young ladies these days, aside the fact that married men who have money can spoil them, they still go for these average married men who don't have much financially. But there's just this thing, he's a married man. I'm just sharing him with his wife. There's this thing. And
They feel like
let me-
the
let me
single
come-
guy
Those
is
Gen
everywhere,
Z,
but the
those
married
Gen
man
Z
is just
people are
for
talking
them.
about.
Let me
now.
come in from you.
Do you feel they've not gone through a lot of shit around them dating these single men, and that's what brought that mentality of okay, single guys are stressful. Okay, let me just hang around with married men.
So are you now taking his side?
No, I'm not taking his side. What he's saying now is that Gen Zs, they prefer dating the married men. So I'm trying to counter that.
No.
There are a lot of Gen Zs that have gone through shit around these single guys, and
these are
they just
promiscuity.
decide in their mind that okay, I'm not doing single.
As well as the
again.
persecution from the married men.
Do you
wife.
understand?
A lot of them had I no one problem with me and wife no come catch me. Oh.
I've heard a girl
Yes.
said that either your husband will go share.
But a lot of them.
Okay,
a lot of them
so I
shy
have
away
a
from
cousin brother. He has a house, and one day I went to visit. Getting there, I saw, like, I was trying to help him make his bed, and I saw a drawer on that bed frame. Brought out the drawer. I saw frames of like 4 girls. And I asked him why. He was like, whenever each of them comes, that person's picture will be hung in the parlor.
So not only does
To make you feel like
Now you
you are the
mention-
serious. See,
Yes.
and as soon as you leave, the next person that is coming, they'll change the frame.
update.
Yeah.
Wahala.
You know, there's one thing about me. You see, I don't tag when single guys have, let's say, a couple of flings with different members of the opposite sex as cheating. Why? Because first, these supposed girlfriends of theirs are also having flings with some other guys.
Yeah.
That's not cheating. Like there's nothing. But you see, once you're married, you are bounded by law, like to be with one person. And when somebody deviates to share that piece of cake with someone else, that's cheating, and that's what is happening
Okay,
today.
so what you're saying now is that adultery is cheating, fornication is not cheating.
Come on, adultery is cheating. Guy, fornication will be cheating now. What's your definition of fornication, bro?
Fornication.
Fornication is when you're not married and you're having sex.
But you feel
No, with multiple
committed. You
people, like
have
when
a
you're
thing. You have a thing with that
fornicating,
girl.
Check your dictionary.
Yes,
you're actually deviating. Like, what are you saying?
I'm telling you, fornication is between two unmarried persons.
Yeah.
So married person, and you call that cheating?
It's not cheating, right?
Like when you are
cheating, bro.
fornicating with A and B, you are not
Okay.
cheating.
So what you mean? What you mean?
Cheating.
What you mean now is that if you are not married to that girl, you're not
You know
cheating
they
on her.
You're not cheating.
You're not
obviously.
cheating.
You are
So you
fornicating.
can't-
That's the mindset
You
they
are
have.
You can do
You are
another.
fornicating.
Okay,
Let me ask you a question. If you are courting a girl, you are courting a girl, and there is this of your ex. There's this your ex that is always in your DM, disturbing you, and sometimes you just send the love emoji. You understand? Just sweet talk. Is that cheating?
You have.
I need a yes or a no.
Okay, you're cutting someone.
No, it has not gotten.
Cutting,
It has not gotten to
You're not married to
fornication.
the person.
It has not gotten to
Cutting.
fornication. No. You never book the girl. Now just love emoji where you send. Is that cheating or not? Talk less of you guys now.
No. Look at this. You're cutting someone,
Okay.
and your ex sends you a message, Abby,
Yes.
with a love emoji, and you respond. Is that cheating?
You respond with what?
You respond with what?
With-
Yes, with
With
what?
the flow.
With the flow. Okay,
yes,
the flow.
Misleading
Give back.
messages.
Will you call that cheating?
Yes.
It's cheating.
That's emotional.
Yes.
It does not have to be. It does not have to be. Romantic.
You must not have sex.
physically,
with the person.
See,
emotionally.
I think that's now the emotional cheating.
Yes,
of it.
even sometimes when you just my ex just send her some money. Sometimes
What is saying that
those cash you go with
the
little
single
attachment.
guys, they don't have anybody to oblige to what is
Yeah,
saying.
you're not obligated
That's
to
the
any
that's the
person.
mindset.
So that's why it's not
That's
cheating.
the mindset single
Now,
men
let-
have
let me
that
come
gives
again.
them
Another
that morale
perspective.
to start cheating, to
Yes.
cheat without even feeling like, okay, I'm doing this to this particular person.
Okay, now you're saying that's even a point to buttress
Yes.
the most.
So we have defined it
Let's
now that married or not married, an unmarried guy can cheat on his ex
Girlfriend.
or his girlfriend. Yes, he can be cheating on the ex,
But do you know the matrix I'm
with
using
the
to judge
girlfriend, and he
this?
can
I'm
be
looking
cheating on
at
the girlfriend with the
intensity of
ex.
these
It's both
things.
ways.
Okay, you are saying that it's more severe for a married man to
So you married
cheat.
man cheat, and
Like,
it's
a single
common.
guy
It's
can
more
cheat.
common for
Okay,
married men.
let me ask you.
You know, most of the single guys who have different girls, they are not obligated to them. They are just having this friends with benefits type of stuff. Friends with
Yeah.
benefits,
So why
friends
do you
with
think
benefits.
married men are not having friends with benefits?
Why would you have a friends with benefits as a
I
married
know a
man?
married man that's been dating a girl for years now, and the girl is comfortable. He buys her cars, everything.
Hey, that's cheating now. You're cheating.
So she's
You're cheating on your
cheating,
spouse
yeah.
with
Guy
this girl.
now, that single guy you go chop beating. You go they constantly cheat on you too.
Let's not
so
forget.
the girls that want to go
Let's
for
not
married
forget.
men now.
Let's not forget that we're talking about men in Africa.
Mhm.
You know, most men in, let me just say, Nigeria, they are religious. Yes. Now, when you say cheating, religion make you to believe that when you are not married, you can still cheat. Even when you are married, you can still cheat. Now, a lot of married men, let me say the religious one, do not want to sin. You understand? Because of their wife. But these guys, the unmarried ones, they look at it as what they have to do to gain experience and do things before they get married. So now the question lies: how many virgins do you have
in
today's world? If you say that, if you go inside the street, cash one.
Okay,
if you say that married men cheat most.
With this your point you are making now, which is more lucrative? If you say that the single guys, they are not settled, they're still testing the waters, but the married man, if he wants to cheat, he's more stable, he's more relaxed. What if now the single girls now come over, they check the married men? They go for the married men because they look more stable. This one not go punch my eye. This one not go.
Being married or unmarried does not give a sense of financial stability.
Zinlux, can I chip in something?
Okay.
Now, can we deviate a little to the biblical school of thought?
Okay.
Now, two unmarried individuals dating. Forget there's this common norm, there's this societal norm playing out right now. Now, two unmarried persons, they are dating. Biblically, once you have sexual relations with between two unmarried persons, that is fornication.
Yes.
Would I call that cheating? Now, but then a married person, they are married though. Biblically,
it cannot be cheating now because it's not.
Hold on first. Biblically, a married person who leaves his spouse, his wife, and goes to meet another girl who he's not married to, and have sexual relations with that person, that is both adultery, infidelity, and cheating. Cheating is you are testing what is not yours.
Okay.
Now, as a single person, that person you are having sex with is not yours yet. So you might be my girlfriend and I have sex with someone else. Both of you are not mine yet because there's anything that is binding.
Your definition. With your definition.
Why do you first of all guys seriously?
With what you said now, any unmarried person having sex is cheating. Is it that cheating on the future husband of that girl?
It's a lie.
Who you said any unmarried person having sex is cheating.
Any unmarried person having sex, if you're dating someone,
that means, and because since you've not married her, you're not sure you will marry her. Even if you marry her tomorrow, you having sex with her today means that you're cheating on probably the person that will get married to her tomorrow.
But let me tell you something. Let me clear on something. See, most single guys these days, they have this phobia to go after a whole lot of girls. They prefer to stick to just one or two. But do you know, as a married
single
person,
guys, right?
Yeah. Do you know some married
That's how we
men,
say they cheat more.
Married men have this leverage.
Okay.
To have multiple of them. All they have to do is just put up a call and they link up in a hotel. They have the funds.
Okay.
Now, there's something I have with that.
A single guy can run it in his guy's house. He will not spend much. But it's afar. A guy at the corner your side. This guy the corner.
Okay. Let me bring up this story. Where I grew up at home. There's a friend of a business colleague of my dad. He built a particular apartment because he has money. He built a particular apartment. Now that apartment is just meant for his side chicks.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now what he does is, because I know him very well, what he does is, when he's done running around his normal daily businesses, he has list of girls like he takes there. That apartment is just meant for him and his associates to cheat. So when it's time for him, he brings a new girl, brings another girl. And in that community, a whole lot of single girls are interested in him because he has that money. Now, a single guy might not have that leverage to do those kind of stuff. And these girls these days, the thing about our Gen Z girls is that they are more or less after the financial benefits.
Yes.
And so, as a single guy who might actually be struggling, and you want to take an exposed Gen Z girl or baddie to your friend's house just to have a fun time, a good time with her.
Our friends go, they laugh and say,
come on now.
What do you do?
But you see, there's this ego that comes, or this pride that a single girl, a girl has, that, my boyfriend is so and so person. He's cheap, so and so. He spends this on me on a daily, and before you know it, her friends might actually snitch on her to just get Chief's number, and before you know it, the figures keeps increasing day by day, day by day,
which
day
is
by
same
day.
which is more stable.
You're still talking about.
I want to tell you something about shift that you don't know. Should I tell you something about shift?
Speak on married men generally.
No, I want to tell you about there's something about shift that I'm
He's
missing
not
out.
talking about the
Married
money
men.
and all
Do you know
that.
that?
Hold on.
Come back.
Shift
Come back to
spends
the
money.
average married man.
Shift spends money on that girl. That girl, Shift will just do his thing quickly. Shift will not ask for wheelbarrow, kangaroo. Shift will not ask for all this stuff. It's old. He just want to just be there, just want you around. But you see that very girl, she has a guy. She might even have a very loyal guy that she spends that money on. And she's even preparing the future with. That's the guy that will still give her what she wants. A lot of girls just want the money. A lot of them have high sex drive and they need young guys that can match up with them. So whenever you see a girl with a shift, she has about 4 or 5 different guys. And for her to be a side chick, she doesn't care. She doesn't care about sharing.
Those chiefs, they hardly even have sex.
But look at
Sometimes they want you around.
They just want you around.
Just be around.
be there.
Not like they want to have sex every day.
Yeah.
Let's look at this continuity factor. Now, a single guy who has multiple of girls finally gets married. The cycle will continue. It's natural. Now, with this level of single, a good number of single guys who have a couple of girls who are cheats, as you said, when they get married, that cycle continues. And you see, a whole lot of married men today were once single guys who had numerous girls. And so you can see that about 80% of married men today have a couple of girls that they have flings with. But you see, single guys, most of them don't have that leverage of
building
cheating
their life.
because they're still building. Some guys don't have that time. If they can just stick to one, or maybe they just have a bestie by the side, they are okay. But you see, married men, even though those with meager salaries, like there's this thing to just have their way with a couple of girls, a number of girls, because they've already had this thing in them. So it's not a new thing. So that's why, based on society and things I've heard, you see married men, they cheat a lot.
Could it even be that the married men, like you said, they are taking care of this? Giving me headache. Could it be that our girls are gradually tilting towards the married men? Is that the case?
I think what we should be asking is between ladies and men who even cheat more, because it's thing about married. The fact is, I'm not yet married, but then from what I heard, it's quite sad that a lot of married men
I feel like even the single men you're talking about your own personal life.
I'm not talking about personal life. I have guys now.
The points you are giving is as if it's you. This is
Now,
what I do and this is what I don't do.
I understand where
That's
it's coming from.
that's what it's saying.
If I were you, what I would say is, as a married man, my wife, they come up for fashion normally. You understand? Because most married women, they don't like giving that their husband that look. They just be at home, tarapa. And this generation, kind of girls that our people are giving birth to now, the new ones, they are too fresh.
The beautiful ones are
and
not
the way
yet
they
born.
dress nowadays, bro.
If you don't find them, they go find
They
you.
will find you. They
So
are
are you not
everywhere.
supporting this point now?
No,
Because
that what I'm saying is, these girls coming around doesn't mean that married men cheat more.
okay.
I was only buttressing your point with respect to you saying that these guys, with time the wife gets old fashioned and they just want to look for, somebody to, while they wait time with. But that does not undermine the fact that single guys cheat more.
Do you have data to support that fact?
Okay,
Yes.
can I now ask, like between men and women, who should do the chasing? Like the asking out, the green lights, because today, women, you can still say, if you like this guy, you go for the guy. If you like the guy, you go for. So are we going to normalize that? Women chasing men or men chasing women?
What I'll say is,
So are you
in our society,
okay?
the way it was shown to us, how we met it, the guy has always been the one chasing the girl around. And, the girl wants you to speech her, be persistent. They want you to beg. They want to show how serious you are. They will tell you no, even though say their mind they They want you to play all sort of Korean drama and everything for them. And the moment you stop, they'll now start giving you the green light to continue. And when you continue, they will withdraw. So I feel a lot of girls today, they are taking advantage of that. And if you see now, there's already a balance. Nowadays, you see a lot of girls chasing after guys.
Okay.
Because that's why the issue of cheating now comes.
So as a guy now, you go like me get toasty.
Oh, but before
Yes.
go.
Does it just need to have the rubber? Because girls now they'll say, as you're toasting me, you need to have rubber. You have to
See,
So you know what
that is what is bringing
Hold on,
back
hold on,
syndrome.
See, the truth is this: as a young guy, if you don't have money, especially as society now, if you don't have money, you have lesser chance to be with a girl, especially one who might be within your taste category and the rest.
Yeah.
So, if I have a high taste as a guy and I feel I don't have that resources to go after girls within that class that I want, it's best I just pipe low. But you see, when I have that money, when I have that thing I want, that fame, that power, when I have that resource, see, now the girls will do the chasing though. All I have to do is just sit down, be scrutinizing them. Just,
after all, men and women, they say they be equal now, so you need to start.
Do you know that the girl now doing the chasing? It's because of the dough is there.
Yeah.
And she will also be chasing others who have the dough. So you submitting to a girl chasing you, don't you think it's fishy?
But let me tell you the truth. Most times, you wouldn't blame guys who want girls to do the chase. It might be based on past traumas or past experiences they've had when they did the chasing. So I think it should be a two-way thing, actually. It's not bad for a girl to do the chasing if she knows what she wants. And it's not bad for a guy to do the chasing. But it all boils down to individuals and the rest.
Because it's not tied to money.
Yeah,
When you say
because
money,
some guys are actually potential assets or great assets.
Yes.
And as a girl, if you feel, okay, this guy, I just like the way he treats me, the way he's respectable, and I feel he has a future for himself. Okay, I think I should key into this future, and you can do the chasing. But though with girls doing the chasing, it has side effects. You know, some guys, there's this African man mentality that a girl chasing me actually brings down her value. There's this African man personality, because I've had a lot of discussion with my guys.
Yeah.
Like a guy actually would truly value a girl he chases, and maybe the girl gives him a tough time. It's a tough chase.
you enjoy the process.
Enjoys the process, and at the end, if he should get back the girl, and he tends to cherish that girl like a coral of precious value because he worked for it.
So should ladies out there, should they chase the man of their dreams, or they should wait for them to be chased?
First,
the man not come, they chase you. They wait, they chase you.
The truth
So
is,
one thing now is, I feel like men should do the chasing. But then again, now recently, we do both sides. Men can do the chasing, women can do the chasing. But then again, when you are chasing a guy as a girl, the guy feels like, okay, this one and my money they come for. Now waiting I get they come for. So there are little chances for him to actually take you seriously. He can agree. Yes, he can say, okay, based on maybe the way you are, your curves and all that. Yes, he can agree, but then he's not going into anything serious with you. You can be serious with him and he's not serious with you. But then if he comes for you, like if he does the chasing, according to what he said, he knows, okay, I want to be serious with this person.
So now, like, you can't chase a guy?
I can, actually. Yeah. I can, but to be truthful, I'm chasing a guy. When I want to chase the guy, what I see in the guy depends on how I'm going to chase the guy. If I see he has money, yes, I'll chase him. Yeah. If he doesn't want to chase me, I'll chase him.
No time. We'll chase
so that's what I'm saying. So now and that same guy now, that guy now that I'm chasing, he has his own thinking now. Yes. He feels like, okay, I bet now waiting this girl see, now they carry and come. Yeah. So even if I'm trying to preach the whole world to this guy that I want to take you serious, I want to be serious, he already had that mindset that is my money she came for, and he's not going to be serious with me. So but I feel like
can present a certain way, and he would do.
That's where the pretense we're talking about earlier comes in. Oh. I will not have to pretend as if I'm not there for the money. Oh yes,
but can you chase a guy not for the money? Like you see potential, and can you chase a guy with potential, not money?
For me, I cannot see without money, the potential no correct.
The boy is intelligent, but the boy is hungry.
If the money not there, the potential no correct.
The potential goes.
And that's why the guy will not take you serious. So for me, I feel it should be both ways.
Okay.
First, if you're a girl, you want to do the chase, and the guy has money, you have money.
Yeah.
It balances it up.
Yeah.
If you're a broke girl,
This
and you want to chase, it's not going to work. It wouldn't work.
That's why I'm looking for someone that have money.
It wouldn't work.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
But if you're a broke girl, allow the guy to do
That's
the
why I'm looking
chasing.
for a man that have money.
Allow the guy to do the chasing.
But wait, so
If you don't
I
have
don't get money, you want to
money,
make I go chase broke guy.
Jesus.
Broke plus.
Find your level
I
now.
go be.
See, I get money. If you be man, then girl, we no get money, can they chase you? You know, say that the money where she define, and you will take her serious.
But last, nobody who get money, now they go chase.
Normally,
You get money,
you know
and-
it's supposed to be balanced now.
See,
Broke get married rich man.
Let me ask
But
you.
if you were one now, you go chase for one girl. You know go chase fine.
Make I ask you a question.
Now what you know
Make
get
I
to
ask you a
chase
question.
for now?
As a guy, if you were a guy, if you're to be a guy, and you did like this, girl will get money chase you, girl will not get money chase you. Who you go think say love you truly?
What if you always get money?
Get when get money.
Now who will get money?
Get money.
Like
See,
it's
What about that? No answer.
the truth is, I love you the way you are. I love you the way you are.
Okay.
I love you the way you are does not mean I want to remain the way you are. The girl looks like if I do like this with you today, tomorrow, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, you should be somewhere.
Yeah.
But if you are there, you are not making any move. Come on, she will opt out.
Yes, now.
That's just it. So if you want a girl to come, you too self work on yourself. Because man and man, 40 years man and man, but 40 years woman, not the woman. Because that's why I want girls to do the chasing. I want girls to do the chasing because girls are just like flower. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. They are already they are dying out already.
Yeah.
That's why they want to be with someone. That's why you see a lot of single mothers everywhere because they want, you understand? They want a child at that point. They want companionship. But if they cannot get it, you see, they end up being single.
As you said, for woman, are you sure that still applies to today's woman? Today's women, they are more.
The truth is, let me just say the truth.
It's normal.
Today's women take their supplements, they do their exercises.
When you do your exercise, the probability of a woman giving birth to a child with Down syndrome is very high when she ages. So it's not advisable for a woman.
Have that in her genes, she wouldn't have it despite her age.
No, not about
it is
genes.
not about that. You have to be a carrier first.
It's subjective to age.
But you have to be a carrier first.
No,
but looking at
there's no if you're not a carrier, if you're not a carrier, like you don't have that.
But medically, it's
no matter how much you age.
It has been medically proven or suggested that
it's better you have your children at a younger age.
Yes.
I admit to that.
So I want girls to do the chasing.
If they have value,
you just said that when they chase you, you not take them serious.
You said
no.
Which
generally in the society, what is assumed is if a girl is chasing you, the girl na lose girl.
Yeah.
And now you want them to do how will they not balance it?
That's why you just have to.
Someone said,
change
I think it was you that
thinking.
said, if you want to chase a guy because of money, you have the money. Okay. It all boils down to the same thing. I'm chasing you. I don't have money, but it's something that I saw that's making me chase you. I need the money. Okay, me that has money now. There must be something that I've seen in this guy, and that's what I want. If it be say he's a bit do.
Yeah. That's a plus.
So it's
who needs something as I did get girls who are the chase.
He has the face that be make I say okay.
If I say a woman tomorrow in Canada that wants to take me out, buy me a Lamborghini, you know, set me up somewhere, I will go for her.
I want to make a comment. I want to comment on what Benita said. Now, for me, it's both ways. Have something to bring to the table. Have something to offer.
Yes.
Okay.
If you want to make the chase, the guy should have something to bring to the table. You yourself have something to offer too. You can't be chasing a guy that has money and you have nothing to contribute to his life. It makes it meaninless. For example,
I sabi cook.
We should be packing.
I'm intelligent. I sabi do. What did they do?
Is that what you bring to the table, guy? God.
I bring support. What else? No, tell me.
Then you
What else?
Can your money pay for all what she just
So?
mentioned?
see,
No,
see, see.
pay for a cook. Pay for a cook. Pay for
Yeah,
somebody that comes to
there are a whole
give
lot of-
you
there are a whole lot of,
things, that comes to give you
Some
something.
special things.
And
there are
35k, by the time you pay for 35k every
There are a whole lot
day
of
in a
rich
week.
guy, rich,
Some soft
rich
things.
ladies out there or girls from rich home who can offer that same thing to me. So why not go for those ones?
Okay, the ones that are rich.
See,
okay.
hold on first.
Yes,
When,
so
and you lose your respect as a man.
No.
I'm doing generational wealth for myself.
Okay.
I've seen a case.
Generational dynasty for myself.
I don't want to say it on air. I've seen a case
Okay.
whereby a woman invites Olusho. Let me just be raw. She invites Olusho for her husband because she wants to give him a nice treat. Because for a while she has not been satisfying him, and she knows that this man loves cravings. She brought 2 girls for him to enjoy himself,
How many
and she
times
convinced
do that
him
thing?
Life no suppose hard.
because she had the money.
How many times you go there? Because the man go as you test and once you go won't do it
You
again.
continue.
So,
That's a cake. It's across to
For
carry.
me, I cannot do that.
It's
I
across
cannot
to
do
carry.
that. If I know I've not been trying for a while and I want to try, there are things that you can take and you try.
No, those things.
It's as
Those
simple
we
as
even
that.
work on
Why
that?
do I have to go and bring 2 girls when I'm there?
Those
I
things-
can actually do what those 2 girls can do. It's just little money I would spend.
those things that you take, they are not actually safe.
Oh really?
They are not actually safe.
Life is not safe generally.
Life na risk.
Even this small
Okay.
person, go like if it's in my league.
That's why they can be a bestie now.
Hey, can we have besties in relationship? No, let's talk about marriage. Let's say you are married. Can your spouse have
Oh,
an
that-
opposite sex
that's
bestie who is not
the
married?
break relationship.
No.
The bestie. If
But the
the bestie and
bestie
ex.
don't dey in life before you come.
Na ex. The
oh.
bestie na ex. First of all.
No, they are just normal bestie. They call themselves bestie. Now bestie go say they know they shift anything. So bestie is bestie.
Left
In
for
the
me-
way
for me,
they
It's,
say it.
see, you can have a friend, you can have a close friend. Yes. You can, the girl can be there before I came, no problem. But then it all depends on the relationship between both of you. Yes. When I see something suspicious, that's when I'll get angry and start acting. I don't want this, I don't want this.
Oh,
But
we're
then you
just
can be
talking. We're
friends.
just friends.
You can be friends and it's just from afar.
But
No,
the
bestie
bestie is
can
coming
come
home.
around.
You don't have to come home,
She
oh.
cooks.
You don't have to cook because
let me say bestie no day.
blood go
bestie
flow.
No, you know support bestie. Can your spouse have bestie? Because if bestie no dey
My
come
spouse.
out, bestie no need to come out.
If I would allow my wife to have a bestie, then I can have a bestie.
Abi now.
Yes.
Life
Because
suppose balance.
I know we'll talk say
Have
girl,
your-
guy,
have
it's just
your-
my
have your
secondary school
gender.
classmate.
Have your gender.
And he's coming
please,
around to
have
the
your
house to do what?
Yes, so
In the
have your. I've
You
seen.
understand?
I've seen.
So it should be balanced. Don't tell me that as a guy, you can have bestie. Me, I would love to have a bestie that will be there doing. You understand?
Yeah, you see?
Sometimes you can have issues. You just be like,
That your
friend,
mindset of having
you
a
know,
bestie is not a
just
good one.
you understand? But
Your
then I would
mindset
not want
about
my
bestie
wife
will
to have a
be-
bestie also. Yes,
Okay,
that's
you
why
want your
that's why
spouse
a man
to
should
have
not
a
have a
bestie.
bestie.
First, it all boils down to your definition of bestie. For me, bestie is best friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I might actually have a female friend who is my best friend.
Your wife should be your
What's
best
it carry
friend.
you
Hold
come
on
up for your
first.
gender?
Hold on.
Go the next
Hold on
gender.
You know, there are some people why growing up, maybe you guys were just too close.
Yeah.
Like, and you can easily confide in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in turn, they become your best friend.
Yeah. You
So
grew
it's
up
not
together.
it's not gender dependent. And you grow up
That's
together.
But what we're talking about now is
I'm coming.
maybe you are
The
different
opposite-
gender,
yeah,
opposite
different
gender.
gender.
That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about you growing up with a female, like for example, as a guy.
Okay, yeah, you
maybe
are-
I have,
based on what you said, yeah.
maybe we grew up in the same place and
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
family
yeah.
friends and we became best of friends and I
Yeah,
can confide
okay.
in
Yes,
her.
yes, yes.
Is that
And then before I get married, I would actually have that conversation
set boundaries?
with my spouse. Like, look, this is my best friend. She's
Yes.
female. Now, it's left for me to set boundaries because I respect my wife. And I expect her to do the same thing. If she has a male friend that she's close to, there should be this boundary that is set. From the onset in the relationship, if I see that boundary is not respected, I wouldn't do anything with
What
it.
are
I
the
think
boundaries? What are the
I think
boundaries
we
we're
are
talking
being biased.
Mhm.
Talking about marriage, bestie. What about homosexuals? 2 guys that are married legally.
Because now you say wetin carry am comot for a gender just now.
Yes.
And
Now,
it's fit dey bend
now,
one.
one of the let me say the husband, the he or the she, we don't know. One of them has a bestie that's also a guy. The other one too will be pissed off too. So if you are married I think restrictions should just be there.
Yes.
Be a male or female.
Out.
There should be this gap.
Restriction.
Let family be family.
So you can't make friends with you can't have friends who are members of the opposite sex.
Even your guys, even your guys, when you get married, there's some level.
I just feel this should
there's some level of communication that you put between your guys. Your guy cannot
you don't
be.
Feel like they should
you are with your wife on the bed, and your guy says your guy is there talking throughout the night, and you are with your wife there. Say na your bestie, na your guy.
That's the way they cause this insecurity on the part of.
But for me, why is your bestie calling you at night?
1 hour you're on the phone.
What do people want to?
We are talking about
what do you want to talk about?
We are talking business.
Business.
Okay.
So if he's married tomorrow now, he's saying his bestie is allowed.
See.
And when your wife go and break the bestie head, you will talk.
So that your bestie where you won't allow. So your wife will still get bestie.
See,
if you have bestie,
can you allow your wife to
have a bestie?
That's why we have that conversation.
Man bestie for
we will have that conversation.
So,
and the restriction.
Do you want your wife to have a bestie? Would you want your wife to have a bestie? And would you want to have a conversation with your wife with the intention that you want her to allow you
to have a bestie? Hold on first. I'm dating someone, and I noticed that there's this guy that you are close to.
Childhood friends.
Yeah. Definitely, if I get married to you, I must have seen your chats with him, and know what is happening. There's this kind of conversation. For example, if you share too many intimate times or moments with that person, it's a red flag.
Yes.
Imagine going out for movies without me being there. I'm going out on movies. My best friend, my sister and so person.
Never do matching outfits.
Yeah, all this kind of stuff. For me, it's a red flag because now from dance how they talk and they enter dance. So it doesn't make sense. But there's this person that my wife can actually have this friend that she actually who actually supports her when it comes to business and the rest. Maybe she's into tech.
It might even be a pastor self. There's nothing
actually,
there. They've not had
have this conversation with him.
What do you mean there's nothing? Are you vindicating pastor?
I'm just letting him know that it can be a saint, but that day the way the thing go happen.
What about the besties that generated from the fact that okay, these people were supposed to date, but they did not date. And they had one-time thing. Good. And from there, they now came to the conclusion that since we cannot do, let's be bestie. Let's talk about this.
I believe in Okafor's law.
What if this is what life is?
I believe in Okafor's law. Okafor's law is, okay, basically, what has happened before can still reoccur again.
What for I would most like
so let's talk about those besties now. Will you be happy? Will you be happy that your wife has that kind of bestie?
If I have a bestie and there has been an old flame, I wouldn't go for that. That's why I told you there should be this restriction. Like we should have an open conversation, an open conversation about this.
You will not tell your wife that me and this girl we got something, but now we are not bestie.
What you are saying now is if there has been a flame. Now the firewood is dry, flame no day. For example, I made mention of the guy being a pastor.
Yeah.
And they've never had anything before.
A pastor sense.
No, I'm just trying to paint.
No, like they've not had.
Trying to paint something that the guy is this churchy guy.
Yeah.
He's always there. Does not have interest in women. You understand? There's some guys like that, and he behaves like a girl. She just likes him.
We pray.
One day, they've never had anything before, but it can still happen. Doesn't mean that.
Maybe the day when you and your wife go cry, you can't cry.
You can't cry, go meet them.
Bestie say this.
So bestie na bestie, whether they don't they like before or they never they like before. As I say,
she will lean on his shoulder.
I just the problem here is how we tag this thing.
What next will happen?
You can't drag fire to yourself and get bombed.
I just think it's insecurity that makes guys have issues with that.
For me, it's very rare to have a bestie of the opposite gender and something has not happened. It's rare.
But he's saying it's insecurity.
It's rare. Those ones that generate their bestie.
I know what I'm saying.
This male female gender. Something must have happened. And they came to the conclusion that let's be besties. You cannot tell me that I'm just get up from my house now. Even if I have one boy that we grew up together. That's the only boy my father knows is my friend till date. And whenever my father sees that guy, I saw your friend. My father does not even know whether I don't even have this guy's number anymore. I know if they tell me, say I see that your friend, I will think whether I still know the guy face. We grew up together. We were very tight when we were younger. But then you cannot tell me now that I grew up with that guy.
And nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
I don't get it.
Nothing just happened.
Must something happen?
That's what I'm saying. It's rare. It's rare to have two
Even if
friends
nothing happened.
of the opposite
Even if
gender
nothing
that
happened.
will happen.
Even if nothing happened.
One day we'll
For you
go
guys
to the
to keep
movies
record,
and we'll
to
get
keep
drunk
track,
and come back.
to be together. When you get to that point, it might even be that you probably
Yes.
get a divorce, or probably you are almost, you're having relationship issues.
Uh-huh.
And you will not be like, what if this is what God wants? Look at us. How did we end up here?
Yes.
How did we end up here?
How did we end up here?
And now your bestie is also having relationship issues, and you are having relationship issues. And you guys, you would not be thinking.
This one go one day talk, one go talk.
Could this be my
I'm talking from experience, so
Then you now go back home and start giving your wife attitude.
yeah, I'm talking from
That's where the
experience.
attitude will not come from.
He said express is the best teacher. But your answer.
See,
Monkey
Yeah,
and banana
I don't support opposite
God will
gender.
say they be
They're
just
besties.
friends.
No.
why would we call
I
your
don't
bestie?
support.
That means you
Do you know what bestie is?
hold on first. You see, best friend.
Yes.
It depends on your meaning. The
Now your
meaning
guy.
attached to it.
She might be a girl, but she's your
best
guy.
friend
Okay,
knows
let me-
everything
Do you know?
about
Do you know? Do you know?
Mm.
In recent times now, there's nothing like a male and female friendship. If I want to have a friend now,
That's
like
it.
normal friendship, it should be. It will be appropriate for it to be a girl.
Yes. If it's a guy
very-
girl, either is your
I
colleague
don't
at
believe
work.
in it.
Yes.
Now the way the word don't they now,
I mean, like, don't
they will
spoil
feel
it.
like once they see you and this girl, something is going on.
It
Especially when
depends.
you are a fine girl.
That's it.
You not be
Something is
friends with
going
one
on.
It
single
depends.
guy.
Yes. How
That's
come?
why
How come?
I just think it's based on societal.
Me, I sabi turn
That's
best way they
why.
use me to bestie
That's
to
why.
friend. That's what I'm saying. He don't ask me out before. I'm not say, please, I cannot date you. Let's
Yes.
just be
Do you know why?
friends.
Do you know why
We
I
have
brought
to
up
go back
that
to being
insecurity?
friends. So
issue?
that's
It's the fact that perhaps you must have had the same experience. Maybe you yourself, if you had a bestie, and something must have gone wrong somewhere, you would have had a moment with that bestie, and you feel your wife should have had that same moment with
Yes,
his
now.
bestie. It doesn't always work that way.
And that's the thing.
So that's what I'm saying. That
It will definitely affect
that
you.
insecurity that is there. So if you don't have that insecurity, you won't have an issue with it. As long as everything is open, like there are boundaries set.
Okay, Samuel, let me ask you.
Okay.
Will you tell me that you will not have that same insecurity? Put yourself
Good.
in this shoe.
If your wife has a best friend,
Yes. For you self, don't
maybe
have
something happens
personally.
in the
You
house.
don't have.
Can you live at
But your wife
at
has.
home? Can you
Then
go
you
to
tell
work
me you don't have
and
that
live the guy at
insecurity, and
home?
your maybe you come
And your
out
wife-
from
your
the
wife
room.
is in the
You come out
bedroom.
from the room and you
Your
tell your
wife is in
wife,
the
"I'm
bedroom.
going out." So then you see somebody in the parlor, nah, bestie. Then you will not go. You will
No,
you will
your wife
go.
is not even in the room. Your wife is sleeping at
I
back.
said,
She's in the bedroom.
I said
let me
setting
ask you,
boundaries.
Samuel.
Or you are
I said,
leaving and your wife will be like,
happen now.
babe, my
Okay, you
bestie
set
is coming
boundaries.
over."
Setting boundaries.
Okay, don't come to
Maybe
the house.
I want there.
Or she can come and visit you.
No.
Even when I'm there, even when I'm there.
You're my best friend,
Setting
but
boundaries.
I'm married. You can't come and visit me when my spouse is not there.
Then she's not
That's
then
boundaries.
she's not a best friend. Because your wife is your best friend.
But what if your wife is a
Your
career
best
woman?
friend.
She's
What's
at
the thing
work.
of best friend?
What if you
Best friend, someone who you can confide in, somebody who knows
What if na that time
your
when you know
secrets.
this?
Better than your
something
wife.
happen? Then
Do you know that there are certain your secrets that your wife didn't even know?
Why?
Do you know that some men can hide certain things about themselves?
That's why the woman will suffer for what she does not know.
Yes.
She will just be at home. Some guys will just come and kill her for what she does not know. But
See.
if you have opened up to her, no man, she go mount her guard now. If she hear anything, she said she don't.
So I just feel like if I'm to get married and perhaps I have a bestie and my wife is not comfortable with it and I truly love her, I think I'll cut ties with her.
You
But
you should truly love her because she's your wife. So you should cut that bestie off.
Without being told.
It's
Okay,
not
if your
a
wife
maid,
is
it's
okay
not.
with it,
If,
you are
But if
okay.
my wife is okay with it, no problem.
I don't think
Because
there's
I know
any wife that will be okay with
I
it.
wouldn't love to.
But what if the wife equally has a bestie herself? Like she has a bestie, you have the same.
Yes,
Now we have to- we have to have
me, I
a-
cannot. But do you know that post? I saw one write up where they said cheating and pretending as if you are jealous is total witchcraft. Okay, I can have a bestie, but I see my husband having a female bestie. Even if I have a male bestie, I will leave my friendship with this my friend and focus on my husband's friendship with that lady. I want to see what is going on. If you get
Will you call that insecurity?
me now, I'm not
That's what it's talking about.
That's insecurity now.
that's what I'm
You're
saying.
not
There's
insecure.
no
You
wife
don't trust
that will
your
not be
husband,
insecure.
like-
Okay,
Come on.
trust. Oh, you want to talk about
You know, the thing is
Let
that
me say you go trust God.
You
to
should.
take care of
As a guy. I would tell my wife not to trust me also.
I will leave my friendship and focus on my husband's own with that lady. I want to know what is happening
Then you should ask yourself, why is it that your husband never had an issue with you?
Are men polygamous in nature?
with mine. Okay, I should ask myself the question.
Yeah.
Nothing's going on.
Then why should you feel that something is going on between your husband
It's
and that other
very
person?
hard.
It's
Okay,
easier.
it's easier for
Yes.
something to happen in a
Yes.
man's bestie.
Yes.
But not with you.
Yes. Me that is married
it's
as
not
a
balanced
woman.
That's the truth.
I feel like, okay,
It's not
I'm married.
balanced.
I believe
I can
that.
actually,
balanced.
It's easier.
it's easier for the lady to set restrictions, to set boundaries, and the man will obey, than for the man to say, me, I can have a male bestie that is married, and maybe I'm lusting after this guy. There's nothing he will tell me that will push me away.
Push away in what
Like,
sense?
tell me, don't, I am married, please, we have to cut this, we have to cut this. And I already know I like this person. There's nothing is going to tell
And
me.
you are equally married.
No, maybe I'm not
Okay, you're
married.
not married.
I'm not married. No, what I'm saying
Okay,
now,
now I get
when
it.
he's saying it's
Yes,
easier
yes.
for the man.
Yeah.
The man can actually want to set boundaries with his bestie.
But the
then the
woman is,
woman
you know,
likes him already.
Yes, no.
Good. She will
There's
seduce
nothing you
him.
will tell her.
Show him some
That will push her away.
soft things
It's-
that the
yes,
wife is not
it's
showing.
I want
you.
that will give you drug, you will sleep.
It's too
Without
much.
even the drugs.
But a guy
I
cannot
know
come
what
to a
I'm
lady
saying.
and seduce the lady.
Yes,
What are you
that's
saying?
what I'm
There are some who can do that.
That's
you
what
want
I'm
to
saying.
start?
With the rubber, they can seduce.
What are you
the lady.
saying?
With the
There are some
rubber.
weak
With
men.
the rubber. The
There
girls
are some
can
you
also
don't
with
need
the rubber.
drugs. There are some weak men. They are weak in the head, weak in the mind, weak in the body and in the spirit. I can just do you something now.
They will just show you
You will
some
forget
things.
about your 2 children and your wife and do what you want to do sharp. I'll tell you, it's nothing. It's nothing. I'm not going to
You
tell
know,
your wife.
I'll keep your secret safe. You're safe with me. They will rub your
And
head
it will
small.
happen.
Rub.
It's very easy for the man than the woman.
So to be
Me,
honest,
when they
outside
have to take care of 2
bestie-
children, bestie go rest first. When I have chance, me and bestie will talk. But you that is not taking care of any
See,
child, you
your
are going
bestie
to
can be your
work.
children's connection though, in the future. you know.
Yes.
And you're trying
yes.
to pull it out.
No, you keep them far away.
Oh, okay. The woman, your female bestie.
But
Will
last,
be
last,
in
this your
connection
point.
with your
This your
children.
point. You said that you when they take care of 2 children for house. What if organo they oil the engine well and bestie they won't corner? You know,
How you
your
say no
bestie-
say bestie they go hear the engine?
No, you say
if
you
don't test her.
said something. You say it's easier for the man to cheat because the woman will persuade and will
Yeah.
finally fall. What if madam when they house when get bestie organ never oil and well maybe organ they go offshore
Yeah.
but bestie they come around. Bestie they come help
That's
am on
what
them.
I'm saying.
Bestie
Now
they come help am
restriction.
look the children. Bestie they come help am this. Bestie they show am some
Then
rubber.
your male bestie is not supposed to come to your house when you're
You
married.
don't even
Ah.
need robbers again. As far as
Bestie-
that, as
by
far as
rubber,
that, as far as
I'm
that
talking
man
It's
is
not supposed to.
offshore,
It's not
as
supposed
far
to.
as that man is offshore,
My
the
parents
woman
will
has
say,
money on her own. She just need any guy
My-
to be there.
my dad-
So
She
are
will
we not-
spend on him.
my
What I'm
dad
asking
will
that question
say,
is that we really saying
My-
that it's easier for women, for men to fall for their besties than women.
Yes.
It's both
Are we
ways.
saying
It's
that-
both ways.
for me, I feel like it's easier for
It's
the
both
men.
ways. It's both ways,
easier.
but it's easier a little bit.
It's
higher.
easier for the men.
Okay, it has been an interesting session talking about so many topics, and if we want to continue, we will not leave here. So I want you all to go to the comment section and tell us. We've talked about besties in relationship. They say it's easy for man we get bestie to cheat. Now for woman we get bestie. Oh yeah, answer the question. Married men and women who cheat past you, they help us answer. Amo. So thank you guys for staying with us to this particular point in this video. Thank you. Don't forget to like, share, and follow us for more content. Mwah. Till more time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Good day, guys. Welcome to yet another episode of Joe Bill's Lounge. And I'm with 2 gentlemen and 1 beautiful young lady. We're here to discuss something hot. But before then, the introduction, I'm Caroline. And to my right, I'm with Benita. Welcome, Benita.
Thank you.
And I'm with Samuel.
Yeah.
You're welcome to this episode of Jovi's Lounge and our one and only Zinlux. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
So today we want to talk about something hot, something spicy, something juicy. We're in Africa, so hence the attire. I brought to talk about African men today. African men, single men and married men who cheat the most. We want to talk about that. So I had to represent myself very